Hey everybody, I'm Dusty,
And I'm Maya.
and you're listening to Cringecast. All right, so we have an intro now. That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually going to be split up into a 3-step thing. All of our videos are going to be split into 3 sections, if you will. The first third is going to be the intro, of course, and then any updates about our channel and our Discord server, which we'll talk about in just a second here. News, funny news articles that we find, great stuff. And then we'll answer the question in this beginning portion, which we'll talk about that as well. Anything you want to say, Maya?
I got nothing.
All right, that's it. So as far as updates go, so far, lots of updates. There's been a lot going on in the past 2 weeks. The first thing is we have a Discord server, not quite public yet. At the point that you're listening to this video, it may or may not be public. I don't know when we're going to go public with it, but we are planning on going public with it. And when it does go public, I've said public so many times in a row now, I'm sorry. When it does go public, you guys are going to be able to join and read all about stuff that's going on.
See the nonsense we say.
See the nonsense that we say. And you'll be able to leave feedback, suggestions for our podcast, different topics that we can talk about, and even ask if you can be in one, maybe.
Just send us
if you know us.
funny jokes.
Yeah, send us stuff like that. There is a questions channel in case you have questions and stuff like that. And can you turn off Discord notifications, Maya? There's notification settings. Sweet. And that is our Discord server going off that you just heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, once it goes, it's still going.
You just shut up.
But yeah, once that goes public, you guys can join us, and your opinions, your questions, and everything will be talked about in our videos. So I hope you're excited for that. As far as things being said in the Discord chat, lots of questions. I'm not going to answer all of those in the video. I'll just answer them in the chat for those who have questions. The people that had suggestions for us, there were some interesting things stated, quite a bit. There was some in the Discord chat, and then people said stuff outside of the Discord chat, and I'm sorry to those who said something to me personally, or maybe said something to Maya personally. If you didn't put it in the Discord chat, we forgot it, so that's too bad, I guess. But some ideas that we have, and just putting this out there, refreshed anew again, is to read some dad jokes.
Yeah.
That'll be funny. We'll be asking questions at the end of the podcast that you guys can answer in the comments or in Discord, or are we just going to restrict it to the comments? To the
Makes
comment
it
section.
easier.
Yeah, so we'll be looking through the comments for your guys' answers, and there will be one comment that we'll choose. It's our favorite of the ones that are put in there to be featured and read in the next episode. So I hope you're looking forward to that too. And that's pretty much it for the podcast suggestions channel.
Nacho cheese.
Oh, also, someone suggested we get a famous guest. Yeah.
Yes.
We do have a guest on for this episode. You'll see him real soon.
Well, you won't see him.
Well, you'll hear him. You'll hear
and
him.
your ears will feel him.
Okay. And as far as topics go, we do need more topics, more good, solid topics. So, guys,
We're both
please,
bad at finding topics.
if you can join, then give us some topic ideas that we'll want to talk about. Today's topic, if you've already seen the title for the video, I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, but it's going to be about the U.S. Capitol Demon Cat.
Scary cat.
Yeah, and just really scary cats in general. I like the cats theme.
We love cats.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell. There really weren't any other great topic suggestions. No offense to those in the Discord chat, but not really giving much there.
Yeah.
So as far as updates to the channel go, that's pretty much it. We have an intro and an outro. We have a Discord channel, or Discord server. If you guys want to join, and once it goes public, you're free to join on. You won't be able to do anything on it until you message one of us, private message one of us, and request to be a supporter, which means that then you can comment in some of the chats, and you can add reactions in all the chats. So you can give a thumbs up and whatnot, smiley faces or sad faces if you really don't like it. And that's pretty much it. Give your own opinion and put your ideas out into the forum.
Yeah.
I suppose. As far as updates go, that's all that I remember off the top of my head. That's all I have written down and everything. So hopefully that will bring a lot more structure and solidity to this whole thing. The next part of our videos will be us reading just funny news articles and some dad jokes. I forgot about that. But get on that phone. Let's get some funny news topics to talk about. So, what's going on in the world, people? Let's not read the nipples one. That one's weird.
Yeah. Nipples have come up in so many conversations already today. I can't talk about them right now.
Okay. All right. Oh no. Where did my good topics go? What was the one I sent you?
We had interesting topics.
I had a bunch pulled up and they're all missing. Oh, there it is. Okay, I gotta read this one. Michigan man jumps in lake wearing cork suit he spent 3 years building in secret. His name may be Kerry, but from now on, we're just going to call him Pop. 3 years ago, Kerry Halat, I'm sorry if I didn't get that right, started working on an unusual project that he told next to no one about. He wasn't sure if it would even work, so he didn't want to tell anyone until he could test it out. If successful, Kerry dreamed of bobbing around Lake Michigan like a human cork. I am not making this up, people. This is a news article.
I'm questioning why in secret? Why in 3 years?
3 years of just like,
to make a cork
what's going on in your basement? Shh. No one goes down there.
If you go down there, don't look at the cork man in the corner.
there's a suspicious cork suit in your corner. Don't worry about it, man.
Yes.
Yes, you read that right. Kerry spent 3 years, or around 130 hours, building a floating suit made out of 1,150 wine corks. That's a lot of wine.
Did he drink it all?
I don't know. How big are the bottles? Are they like little test bottles, or are they like full 20 to 40 ounce bottles? Oh. Other than my wife, Jamie, I kept the project a secret for the entire creation time, fearing that I may not finish the project or that it would be a massive failure, he said. That's why he kept it secret. He was afraid that the corks would not work. All right. It's an interesting armor you got there. Kerry intended to bring the suit along on boat outings on Lake Michigan, and after years of drilling 3,450 holes through hundreds of corks. Did you hear that, people? 3,450 holes through hundreds of corks. And this is over 3 years he's doing this project of a cork suit. He was finally ready to don his 13-pound floating suit for its maiden voyage. Stepdaughter Haley Buntrick recorded Kerry's launch, and the video was an unexpected viral hit on TikTok. Kerry deemed the suit a complete success. Not only did he enjoy bobbing around in his cork suit, he let others give it a try as well. Oh, that's nice. Now I kind of want to try it out, actually. Everyone who has floated in the suit signs and dates it too. Interesting. I admit, I was afraid people would think I was absolutely nuts. Yes. And while that may be true, it turns out people really loved it, Kerry said. It has put a smile on the face of everyone observing, and all that have floated in it. Nice. Kerry was surprised but thrilled by the internet's positive response to his suit, and Haley says she couldn't ask for a cooler stepdad. And then it says where to watch him at. Honestly, it sounds like a very heartwarming end to a story, but it's a strange thing for someone to work 3 years on.
Yeah, and in secret is what, like, they had to make it's a secret.
I can't tell anybody, but I'm working on a cork suit.
Can't tell anybody, but I want to be in Lake Michigan.
Yes, I want to float around on the lake.
Does sound awesome, though, to just sit in a cork suit. Even though you could just buy floaties.
Yeah.
Why buy floaties when you can have
Well,
a
I mean,
cork suit?
yeah, it's like armor, and
Yeah.
it stays on better than a floaty.
Like, I don't think
quite
it'd take a
certain.
bullet, but maybe a knife.
It's
maybe a small,
corks.
maybe a small dog.
I think you're overestimating what corks can do.
Maybe like a pop can thrown at you. It'd be a good enough
Well,
defense.
Yes. Yeah, like if I threw this at you, oh, that's full. Never mind.
I think I could, if I was wearing the cork armor, I could take it. It's not even, I'm not even calling it a cork suit at this point. It's armor.
It's armor.
That's why he was making it into
It literally, the picture is like he's putting on cork trousers. They're literally
I'm
trousers.
thinking
And then
about-
he's got like what looks like a vest, like an army vest on with it.
Now, what if you took it, but then plated it in metal?
That wouldn't float. That defeats
It
the entire
defeat-
purpose of
but
the army.
What if that's why
Or
it's
armor.
that's why it's in secret?
What if you put the metal on the inside,
Inside.
and then have the corks on the outside?
It'd have to be a pretty thin layer of metal.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have to outweigh its buoyancy.
Well, so what do you have on your phone that it seems like a very interesting topic?
It's not much of a story, but just this should get you laughing.
Oh yeah.
A double-story porta potty.
No.
Outhouse. Yes, an outhouse. Big difference between porta potty and outhouse.
Oh no, a double-story porta potty.
Yeah.
That would be worse than an outhouse, because an outhouse.
Even
though
the
an
tank
outhouse,
would just be sitting above you.
yeah, an outhouse technically could have plumbing, maybe,
Maybe.
but a porta potty does not have plumbing, so
So they're just gonna.
that crap's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, that crap is just gonna be sitting above you the whole time.
I'd never want to go into the bottom floor. I'd take second story all the time. Although, then you got to think, with all of the waste, is it rotting out the floor on the second floor?
You gotta wonder.
Yeah.
But I'm so curious. How does a 2-story outhouse work?
I
is it
have no
is it just
idea.
A open tube straight down, or
I sure hope not.
are the toilets just aligned on separate sides?
Maybe.
One on the right of the
So
building?
if you're on the bottom, you're sitting on a toilet and you look to your left and there's just
A
plumbing
straight
for
hole.
a toilet going all the way down. And our guest speaker here is really trying to get a word in. He said that's when crap goes down real fast. But yeah, we'll stop the news there. That's the interesting news in the world for you guys today. That is very fascinating.
Yep.
So basically, we'll be reading the lesser known news articles because everyone's hearing about the bigger news, right? We heard about the hurricanes and the tornadoes down south and all the politics going on, but nobody knows about the 2-story outhouse, and that's amazing, right? So that's the news. There's no question answer today, so this concludes our first third, and then we're going to record our topic for today in this second third, and then after that we'll have the end to it, which is basically just saying goodbye. So
Yeah. And if you find any interesting or funny news stories you want us to read, please send them our way.
yeah, and that would have to be more through Discord.
Yeah.
Don't comment them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to get the Discord server public very soon. Okay, now this is the second portion of the video. In this, we're actually going to be talking about the topic with our guest whenever we have a guest speaker on. And today, we have our lovely friend Evan on.
So I know you guys were talking about some interesting news topics earlier, but you guys really got me with this main topic, the U.S. Capitol Demon Cat. What do you have in store for me?
Oh my gosh, that tastes awful. Woo!
Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you woo!
Not sponsored.
Okay, anyway, what were we talking about?
The U.S. Capitol Demon Cat.
Yes, the U.S. Capitol Demon Cat.
Oh, it does taste terrible.
It does taste terrible. This is the green version. I love green. Actually,
It's not green.
Maya loves green. Do you love green, Evan?
I love green.
We all love green.
Green on black is
Just
probably
the
the
co-
best
Yeah,
color
it's so
combination
good.
that you'll
It is.
ever
Green
find.
and black is the best.
I love it.
I love green and black. I love green and red. And I love green and kind of a...
Green and orange even works.
Okay, I love
Yeah.
red and black,
Green and pink.
green and black, pink and black, purple and black, white and black.
Anything with black works. But
Black,
It's
black on black,
It's a
black on black.
It's a universal color.
black and yellow, black and yellow.
Actually, I hope that the audience can hear you, Evan, because I'm not sure how far away.
Yeah,
from
we
the
never
mic. Let's
tested.
turn more
We're
into
just
the
gonna
mic.
go with it,
I'm
and
a
if we
very-
can't
you
hear
don't
him,
need
he's
that.
I'm a
canceled.
very well-spoken man, so.
Yeah,
Are you spoken for though?
yeah.
Oh my
I wasn't asking you.
I'm the one spoken for him.
Holy cow! That Red Bull. I can't believe that was $7.
Say that one more time. You're about to be sponsored.
Woo! Okay.
Not endorsed.
Not related to it in any way, but the demon cat. Yes, Wikipedia's little thing is the demon cat, also referred to as the DC, is a ghost cat who is purported to haunt the government buildings of Washington, D.C., which is the capital city of the United States. No. I think that's the shockingest part. Sorry. Anyway, its primary haunts are the city's two main landmarks, the White House and the United States Capitol. Okay, I gotta go back to smart news because...
Who in the right mind is thinking about a cat when they go to Washington?
Apparently,
Well,
politicians.
aren't you always thinking about cats? Come on.
It's said to be cited at major disasters of the world.
Yeah, whenever something big...
Said to have
Oh,
been
it
said,
was- that's the
seen
cat of
weeks
chaos.
before JFK's assassination.
I gotta... Like,
It dates back that far?
Yeah, even
yeah.
to
It
the
dates back to,
1930 Wall Street
19
crash.
something.
Why-
Or eight, no,
why is it-
1800s, like 1860.
Yeah, it even goes farther back.
Civil
Why is it being
War.
talked about now?
Why do you have the microphone cable in your toes, Michael?
Somebody heard Demon Cat and was like, what?
Let's not play with the microphone cord, because remember what happened last time? It unplugged.
Yes. And we spent
Terrible
at
tales
least
of
20
intro
minutes
recording.
messing with an
It was
unplugged mic.
bad.
Well, your voice was bad. Mine.
Oh, come on. I see how it is.
Well, it's either the microphone on the laptop has terrible quality or Maya just has an amazing voice.
What the heck?
You're getting off topic. You keep just jumping to other topics.
No, I'm looking for... Oh, there we go. Found it. This is the exact article I read. So I guess this is kind of just back to reading news, but we're going to expound off of this.
Okay.
An elephant-sized demon cat is said to
Yes.
appear at the U.S. Capitol before national emergencies, according
Elephant-sized.
to reports as far back as 1862.
Are they sure that's not a Japanese dragon?
Oh, and the picture is a tabby cat yawning, which I thought was adorable. Anyway,
Yeah, that's what they see at major
That's what they
disaster
see as
scenes.
major
Everybody's
disasters.
dying, and they just see a giant tabby just smiling at everybody.
that's like the worst meow I can do. I can do better.
What the? That makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's slightly uncomfortable.
Why?
I'm gonna be having nightmares about you meowing in my ear.
Oh.
Hairball.
Okay. A demon cat is said to appear near the grounds of the U.S. Capitol, the White House Historical Association says. The cat, sometimes described as a tabby and other times black, appears before national emergencies. Sightings were reported before the assassination of JFK, and just before the stock market crash in 1929. For more than 150 years, a demon cat, some say the size of an elephant, is said to appear near the grounds of the U.S. Capitol before national emergencies, according to the White House Historical Association. It's probably, this is in quotes, it's probably the most common of all the ghost stories in the Capitol. Steve Livengood, the chief tour guide of the U.S. Capitol Historical Society, told Atlas Obscura about the apparition. Partly because of the physical evidence. Oh, dun dun dun. In 1898, after the Capitol building was damaged by a gas explosion, paw prints and the initials DC speculated to mean Demon Cat. Yes, because the Demon Cat would sign its name, Demon Cat.
I mean, professionals have standards.
Yes.
Also,
I want to be recognized for what I am.
the
Okay.
conspiracy theories about this have to be running wild.
They have to. But I'm interested in 1953. More than one city cop claimed that he had seen a black cat walking the streets, and it would grow larger as he would come near it, and it would be as large as an elephant.
That's just
Something
that's weird. Was he on LED? Not
LED.
LSD.
You s-
I
Who
mean, I'm
said
not
that?
gonna.
Somebody said that a
It was
couple
me.
days. It was you.
was me both times.
We're
I
just-
keep calling it LED.
LED.
He's on lights.
Yeah.
He's on lights.
on
man.
I'm doing lights right now.
I'm doing lights. Anyway,
Whoa, bro, you want to get crazy right now? I'm about to put these lights up.
I'm about to put some flashers on.
Christmas and holidays be like
LED.
LED.
Doing
everywhere.
LED right now.
Drive down the street over in town. Everybody. Lights,
You in the
lights,
suburbs?
lights.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. Oh, so you're getting ready to do some LED.
LED. Los
Lady.
Angeles diplomats.
What? LAPD?
LA double what? Anyway, in 1898. Oh no, my phone just gave up. Anyway, where was I in this? Because my phone gave up. I'm sorry. Oh, speculated. Okay, so this is the paw prints and the initials DC. Speculated to mean demon cat. They appeared in the concrete poured to repair the small Senate rotunda. While Livengood told Atlas Obscura it was quite possible a cat simply walked across the wet concrete. Duh.
Okay, but like,
Visitors to the Capitol have seen the prints and news reports of sightings as evidence of the legend's veracity. Yeah,
it's wet concrete in the middle of a city.
it's wet concrete. You don't think a cat could have just walked over it and then like, it's a demon cat!
Yeah.
Are you pointing to the cat because you want more?
that mainly makes
No,
no
there's
sense to
no
me.
way a cat could get on concrete unless it was possessed.
Also, did it say-
or
Definitely.
or probably the devil himself.
What about the initials DC? How big were those and where were they?
Yeah, wasn't that like Detective Comics? Not comments. Get it? DC. Okay, thank you. Yeah. District of Columbia. Literally anything but demon cat. Literally, it's Washington, D.C., right? Why wouldn't the initials D.C. be carved in?
That makes sense to me.
Exactly. It's the District of Columbia.
I feel like most of it's just too many coincidi? Yes.
Coincidences.
Too many coincidi.
Coincidences.
There's just too many coincidences. I hate that word. All
Coincidence.
happening at the same time.
Too many coinkydinks?
To make people, yeah, actually.
Yes.
There's too many coinky dinkies happening at the same time.
There's too many coinkydunkerwonkers.
People keep thinking that something's happening when it may really not be, but there's
Yeah.
also probable causes for the other things, like an elephant-sized cat.
Yeah.
There's no explanation for that at all.
But it's also, apparently, the ghostly cat, described at times as all black and sometimes with tabby stripes, is said to appear most often to guards of the U.S. Capitol.
Why is the elephant-sized cat having an identity crisis? Is it a is it a
Is it
tabby or a black cat?
We don't know.
There's just a cat.
It's to choose.
Yeah.
And it's apparently normal size to some people, and then it's an elephant size to other people, and it's ghostly to some and clear to others. Yeah. With sightings reported before the assassination of JFK and just before the stock market crash in 1929, according to the White House Historical Association.
What was the year on that?
Which one?
The one you just
1929, the stock market crash? It was just before the
Interesting.
stock market crash.
Because in the mid 1930s is also when a security guard at the Capitol claimed to have seen the cat, and it pounced at him and then vanished into thin air.
He's definitely on LED.
Well, I mean, they're in the
But
middle.
no,
of
it was definitely there because of the Great Depression.
Oh yeah, definitely. The cat was so depressed.
I mean, they're literally in the middle of the Capitol, right? I mean, the whole thing about government is that they're hiding stuff. So like, why wouldn't
Why
they?
would they hide an elephant cat in the Capitol building for over 100 years?
Maybe it's a dead elephant cat that
Then-
happened in a lab.
How? Huh?
Dead elephant ghost cat haunts the Capitol for years.
That's pretty much what they're saying. An 1898
Conspiracy
Washington Post report about the cat said the creature, quote unquote, swells up to the size of an elephant before the eyes of the terrified observer, end quote, While in 1935, the Post reported after another sighting that the cat's eyes, quote unquote, glow with all the hue and ferocity of the headlights of a fire engine. End quote.
I feel like some people were just getting charged at by a fire truck while they were on meth.
Yeah.
Oh gosh!
It's a giant cat. No, you're on drugs. Also, cat, small size, big size. Wrong.
Yes. What? Yeah. Long considered a prophecy of coming tragedy, the first reported sighting of the demon cat was in the United States Capitol in 1862, during the Civil War. A guard was said to have fired his gun at the cat, causing it to disappear. Is that kind of what you're... No, this is 1862.
Okay, how
I haven't.
far does it date
1860. I have 1890s.
back? How far does it date back? Like,
Back to 1862.
This story claims that
That's
the
the
guards
earliest it goes?
fired their guns at it, and another
Yeah.
supposedly died of a heart attack after seeing it.
Oh gosh, there's a demon cat!
that was very realistic.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what
I mean,
heart
I felt
attack
like I
sounds
was
right?
there. I felt like I just went in a time machine to the 1890s and saw him die.
And saw him die.
Okay, but why a cat?
Well, because dogs apparently aren't scary enough. Even though I'm more scared of dogs than cats.
They claim it started to appear when they started putting cats in the tunnels underneath the White House in the Capitol to kill mice.
Government. It's all the government. I'm gonna become that crazy conspiracy theorist.
Become. I think we may already be there.
Maybe, possibly. I mean, we live out in the middle of nowhere. At least I do.
I might have to think of some conspiracy
Oh,
theories.
guys. So
Sticks.
the guard was said to have fired the gun at the cat in 1862 during the Civil War, right? Causing it to disappear. From then on, it was seen in the Capitol building basement before national emergencies, according to the White House Historical Association. So it's not like the front lawn or anything. It's
Yeah.
they're in the basement guarding something. That does actually give me chills. So like
See, that's what I was talking about.
that, it would be creepier to see some sort of demon cat in a basement of a building than
Yeah.
it would be to see it like at night in a field. Like it'd be
Especially-
scary, but like in a basement, you're trapped.
Especially,
That's when they fired the shot in the basement.
Wait, that's not very smart.
Think about how a Capitol building basement would be big, wouldn't it? And it'd have that. It would be old, so it'd have that old feel.
Oh,
Like,
big old,
big old
cold
dark.
room. Oh,
And then all of a sudden you just see a cat that isn't supposed to be
clearly this is not a bedtime podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 1 is what you want to listen to if you're just gonna go to bed. Today, this is
there.
like
Unless you're one of those people that has to hear something
Well,
scary.
I mean-
Hey, it's not that scary. It's
Yeah.
just a
I
cat.
say most of the time, like they said, it
Well-
appears as a tabby. I wouldn't be very afraid of a tabby.
tabby.
yeah.
But a black cat. Oh
Like
my!
I can't wrap my mind around how people would be so afraid of that specifically.
cat.
Yeah. I mean, if the cat started growing, that would
anything-
scare me. But a lot of the accounts don't say. They just say they saw a cat.
If anything, I'd be so confused that I'd just start seeing Hotel California.
What?
That's what I mean. I'd be so confused.
I see. Ready around at the Hotel California.
And there it is. The cat's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just close your
Or
eyes.
what if
lean
it-
back. Grab not a bourbon.
Or even better, the cat just starts
Ginger ale.
joining you. And
You grab a ginger ale. Grab a Werner's. Lean back.
how many brands are you
Think
gonna
about-
say in this? And have, we're
not-
gonna,
I
we're gonna have to
don't
say
know.
we're
not
not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Should I say, oh, I just killed a fly?
Your reflexes, they're insane.
I literally just grabbed a fly.
Maybe it was the cat.
It was the cat.
No, Soundtrap just gave us a warning. You're still recording. To avoid losing material, we recommend you stop and save your work when recording more than 15 minutes.
It's been half an hour.
Okay, guys, we will be... Oh,
Pause it and then unpause it.
Wait, okay, yeah, we'll be right back.
Wait. We gotta do it right at 30.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
No,
We have.
no,
no, we have.
because it's-
Okay, just let me.
have-
Just what if we never come
if we
back?
lose
We
all-
better
40
say.
seconds left.
Okay. What if this kills us? Okay. We better say things we want to get off our chest.
I would hope the PC
No,
doesn't.
we
Mom,
can hit play again.
Mom, I love
You
you.
literally just hit the
If I
pause and
die
play.
after this,
The demon
just-
cat's
I
gonna
love
kill us.
you.
Just hit
Apparently,
pause
no one else
and
loves
then
their
hit
mother
play.
here but
It's
me.
that
I love your mother. And
And
we're
we're
back
back.
after 2 seconds.
Yep. Okay.
Good, we didn't die.
I'm glad that Soundtrap... Oh, gosh, that's another brand name. Isn't it?
Yeah, just stop. Just stop. What are you trying to do here?
I'm not trying anything. YouTube, don't hurt us.
Don't come after me and my mother.
You got about 6 more brands.
Now, yeah.
Well, I mean, Google said that. After Google, Amazon, Samsung, just start listing off names. You know?
Just start listing off brands.
start listing.
Yeah, well, this is already have to be scrapped.
I got greens, beans, potatoes,
Not
tomatoes.
sponsor.
I think it's okay to say
Yeah,
the name
well-
of a brand.
That's the thing. You think. You don't actually know. We
YouTube-
are just starting
Is
out. We
YouTube
have
going
no
to
idea.
shut us down for saying Verner's?
I don't think so. I don't think YouTube would, but Vernus.
If they know what
Is
Verner's
Verner's-
is, it's a Michigan exclusive.
Is Verner's going? Okay, is Verner's going to sue us for saying Verner's?
I doubt it.
I mean, if we advertise for free, maybe not.
No, we're not advertising. We're just saying we like Verner's.
Yeah.
You can go get Verner's.
I mean, I don't.
but
think
it's
anyone
not
would be-
sponsored.
Yeah. Get yourself a nice cup of Vernus.
Or can.
I almost quoted another thing.
Okay, back to the topic at hand. What were we talking about before
The
chaos
demon cat.
ensued?
Conspiracies.
Well, yes.
Conspiracies.
Aliens. They're out there.
Conspiracies about
Politicians
the
are
demon
definitely lizard people.
cat. Maybe the demon cat is extraterrestrial.
Maybe. What if it's not a demon at all?
Wait, were we
Maybe it's
talking
just a
about,
very big
just
alien.
an
we were
upset
talking about
alien.
the basement, right? And
Yeah.
like a demon cat in the basement. And then we went on to something else.
Okay. Have you?
Why didn't we just listen to the? We had to pause it. We could have listened.
We could have, but we didn't. Anyways,
Rookie mistake.
We could.
Have you
we could
ever-
delete
listen to
this?
it.
We could delete this.
have you ever
section.
been in a big basement and then you're going through the basement because
I live in a big basement.
because you have to, but it's like a dark old basement, like it doesn't even have floor in it, it's just dirt. And then you turn and there's another door that you never noticed before. And your brain just instantly is like, what is, there's something in that room that I've never seen before. And you just instantly become scared.
Better yet, one of my main
can
memories that I can think of is I was on a mountain, okay? Pikes Peak in Colorado.
Oh, I've been there.
And
this is a bad idea already.
it was
love
11
that
o'clock
place.
at night, okay?
Oh, that
We
was
had
beautiful.
a mile to go. There was a mile marker on the thing. And walking. The trail never ended. We thought we were trapped in some sort of alternate dimension because it said 1 mile left. We probably walked about like
Did it say 11 and you just didn't see the other one?
no, it was one. It said 1 mile because we were almost at the end. We've been walking for 12 hours already, and me and my brother, my oldest brother, we decided to rush ahead because we were almost there. We were almost done, and I kid you not, we were walking for probably like 3.5 miles before we realized like what the heck is going on, and about I'd say 10 minutes after realizing, we finally came up on the trail, or the end of the trail. And it was probably the weirdest thing ever. And when we got down there was deer standing in the parking lot probably 10 feet away from us just staring at us, and it was the creepiest thing ever.
Oh, I do have to say, if you're going on a walk, one of the creepiest animals is deer. Like, it seems
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, I mean, their eyes are basically fluorescent, so I mean...
No, I didn't have a light, but on my 5-hour walk around town, the creepiest animal... a coyote started chasing me. It wasn't as terrifying as a deer.
Well, it's because we don't know what deer are thinking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, other animals like a coyote, you think all they want to eat is small rodents and they want to, like,
Yeah.
survive.
Like, I can just go, bah! And the
Yeah.
coyote was going to be like, oh, help!
But when you see a deer standing alone in the middle of the field when it's
Oh.
dark out,
Oh,
you don't
no.
know what's gonna happen.
You're just like, oh,
And
I want to see a coyote
also-
right now.
Yeah, and, like if a deer just ran at you,
Here's-
what are you gonna do?
Here's the
I have
thing.
no idea.
Skinwalkers.
Oh,
Their main form is in a deer.
Oh, all right. The capital demon cat is one thing, but if we're moving over to
Yeah, do you even know-
skinwalkers,
are you
I'm
familiar
gonna
with
get scared.
I told you.
skinwalkers?
I've seen them one time, and that's it. The top on my list is the number one thing I don't want to see again
Wait,
is Momo.
you mean you've heard of them, not seen?
No, I saw one picture.
Oh, you saw a picture.
Picture,
okay.
yes.
I was like, you've seen one?
I've
You
seen.
confirm they're real.
No, I saw. Okay, the things that I don't want to visualize again, I'll say it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Number one is Momo. Number two is probably the Breath of the Wild Guardian art before they decided to go for like a robot look. Those
Yeah,
are creepy.
yeah.
But also, not really. This is kind of a joke I had to slide in there. But the Maze Runner creatures are pretty scary. But then also, skinwalkers are really up there. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's because nobody knows what they would actually look like because they take the form of other things.
I didn't know they were
Don't-
actually like a legend that was like real. I thought they were just.
They're a big legend. They've been
I thought there was some
around
sort
since
of.
since the Native Americans.
I thought they were like, you know how, let's say the things in Maze Runner are. They're in a fiction story. I thought skinwalkers were from some sort of TV show or movie or something.
Urban legend.
They're from the old legend.
Oh, this makes them so much
Said-
worse.
might-
It
they-
makes it so much
They
worse.
come from the
Well-
legend of something to do with.
It might predate Wendigo. Do you think?
Yeah, I think it does. I think I'm remembering it wrong.
And guys, though I do love this conversation, we are supposed to stay on topic. This is what happened to episode 1.
I
Yeah,
told you.
but
The whole
still-
point of this is deep dive.
Yes.
We've already left our main topic.
Yeah, we already
There's
talked
no going
about
back.
the funny demon cat.
Funny
Well-
Demon Cat is that actually
Yes.
it's not even funny
See,
anymore.
I personally, I would like to just dive down the rabbit hole with you guys and talk about whatever the hell.
You made me type
But-
cat.
Skin cat.
Skinwalker
Actually,
predate
don't
cat.
look that up. That sounds
Yeah, I was
terrifying.
Listening
Skinwalker
to
cat?
a great podcast for the Skinwalker Ranch.
You know another thing that scares me, and what scares me it scares me is that you guys it doesn't scare you. That white cat that's like it's not a real cat, but it's like sitting there with its arms like this, and it's always like what, you know, like it's just a fake.
Oh, that?
That thing.
The
terrifies-
GIF?
Yes. It's scary.
It's scary.
You want to know?
It has human hands and these eyes, and it's sitting on its bum.
I mean, if I saw it in real life, I'd probably poop my pants.
I would probably run into a wall.
I think one of the
Hey, you want
scariest.
some Mountain Dew? Also not sponsored.
Oh my! You did that just to do that?
Yes.
How much are we going to drink, though, today?
This is why we have a bathroom 2 feet away from us.
Yes.
I think probably the scariest thing that I've ever come across was again on that mountain. There was something up with that mountain that time because I've been on the mountain 2 other times. Okay, this time
You sure you were just getting...
something was
Did
not
you have
right.
Did you
Altitude
have
sickness?
LED?
Did I have lights? Actually, no. I was in the dark the entire time.
Well, that's dumb.
I had my phone flashlight, but my phone was almost dead. Okay, but I think
You always bring a
It
real
was-
flashlight on a hike.
it was-
Except if you're me and you go on a 5-hour hike that you didn't plan to be 5 hours. That was my fault.
it was a little bit before
I just don't
3
walk
miles.
anywhere.
It was a little bit before 3 miles left on the mountain, and I was making my way down. It was already getting dark at this point, and again, me and my oldest brother were going ahead because we were not getting tired. We were fine, and we were going around this curve, and then we saw something like behind a bunch of bushes, and it went into this dip, and in that dip there was a tunnel. There was a concrete tunnel that went into the mountain.
That just sounds like either a water tunnel thing or one of those old. Sorry. When we went to Arizona, there was a bunch of concrete tunnels, and that just seemed like they went nowhere. But it was built by people to transfer something through, or to get water through. It's pretty basic.
Is it
It's-
big
it
enough?
is-
Point.
it
Is
is
it
just-
big enough to slide down is the question.
It's big enough to walk in.
Yeah. Those.
Does it
It's
have
like-
enough slope to slide?
It was flat.
It's flat.
Aw,
yeah,
man.
No, it's a
I
flat
was-
tunnel that goes straight. Just
I was
for miles,
thinking-
and it's like 6 or 7 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller, maybe like 8 feet tall, and it's just a tunnel.
And I'm just saying.
I was thinking
There
that
was one
thing.
of those in Arizona.
That thing was behind stuff, and it was covered, and it was just in there, and it went back as far as you could see, and it was just pitch black in there. I mean, it was getting dark out already, and me and my brother were making jokes. We were like, "Yeah, that's where Wendigo is. If you go in there, you're gonna die. He's gonna eat you or whatever." But I swear, ever since then, we had something following us down the entire mountain. I mean, over there, you know, you have mountain lions, stuff like that. Which who knows? We were probably getting followed by one.
Well, I mean, there
It's not-
are
it's
stories
n-
of the Nephilim, and they're said to hide in like the forests and mountains, caves and
I
mountains.
doubt. I have been around mountain lions before, and they will follow you. They'll sit back and just watch you the whole time.
Like I
That's
swear.
kind of terrifying.
yeah, it is.
No, yeah, because when you're in the middle,
'Cause-
when you're in the middle of a mountain and it's pitch black and you don't have lights. We were going down the mountain with no lights.
Yeah,
and
literally, that does not.
the moment you turn a light on and you see that yellow glint of eyes,
Oh,
I can't.
Oh, okay. There's
I can't
so
even
many
tell you.
good stories. There are so many good stories
So,
about this.
we heard like things walking around us, right? So we would throw stuff into the bushes. We grabbed some sticks or whatever, because again, mountain lions are definitely a thing over on that mountain, and I think the time that was like most adrenaline inducing, there was like a sound as loud as like a tree falling over right in front of us, from something walking around and falling, whatever, and I can't even tell you like how fast my entire family got back to back with weapons. It was insane. But
I would like to say something, which is we're already at 40 minutes.
that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we still have a lot to talk about. So do you want to stop this pretty soon and then start another episode? And we can upload this one tonight and then the other one, I don't know, maybe tomorrow.
Make it a two-parter.
It's still
Let's
going.
still record it tonight, yeah. Because
It is pushing 40.
yeah, we're also going on to a new topic now. We actually got a huge chunk of just one topic. It was the demon cat, and then we kind of went on to other scary stories.
Which is the entire purpose of what we're doing.
Yes,
Which
but
we could go
if we
way
hop
deeper
around
into
too much,
if we felt like.
a lot of
could.
the number one complaint we got about episode 1 was that we didn't have a topic to stick on, and we hopped around all over the place, and that's kind of what we're going back
Well,
to
so
now.
far we're doing legends
Yeah.
and supernatural things.
But
That's
the title of
mainly
the
what we're
podcast is going to be something about the demon cat.
Demon cat deep dive.
Deep dive.
I mean, hey, if it was a mountain
Deep
lion,
cat.
maybe it was a demon mountain
Maybe it was
Deep
the
di-
demon cat.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
it was a
so
demon
in the
cat.
end, it wraps back
Yeah.
up into a nice little bundle.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
like an
though-
egg roll.
What?
Spring roll. It's got a little bit of
I kind of
variety
want
in there.
rolls right now.
I see.
I got rolls.
All right.
Actually, I don't really have rolls.
Me neither.
All right, we're going to end this episode, or at least the second portion of this episode.
Part
top
2,
it up
baby.
Right here. And then we will have another episode very soon, apparently. We did miss out for a week there. We weren't able to make an episode. So we're making up for it now.
Let's have our guest ask a question.
Okay, yeah, we'll have him, but that's in the third part. So I'm going to pause this, and then
Yeah.
we'll come back for the third part.
Okay.
And we're back.
For the question of the day, honestly, what would be the funniest but strange, almost supernatural encounter that everyone has had?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like,
What's the
funny,
funniest,
funny, strange,
supernatural-ish, or scary, just scary
Yeah.
in general.
It could be scary. it could
Have
be
you
funny.
ever been attacked by a demon cat?
Have you ever been attacked by a demon cat?
Yeah. Only that's not the question specifically. What's the funniest,
Funniest, most strange
scary,
occurrence.
strange occurrence that's happened to you? And our favorite answer will be, oh wait, no.
Remember,
no.
if you see a suspicious bag of rice, say something.
Yeah.
What? All right, okay, so this is what we'll do. This is our actual episode 2, and whatever you answer will be answered in episode 3. We're also going to do a bonus episode tonight
Yeah.
that's not attached to our main line of things. You know, kind of like how the outtakes did. So, that concludes this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you, Evan, for
Yeah.
being over here for episode 2
sure.
for the U.S. Capitol Demon Cat. Tune in, hopefully.
Sometime.
Yeah,
We kind of
either we're gonna stay up and upload both episodes tonight, or I'll try doing it tomorrow night. But I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow
Yeah.
night. And besides that, there's not really time to do it for me.
No, not me neither.
So, this episode for sure, definitely uploading.
Yep.
And I hope you guys enjoy this format a little bit more. The bonus episode, hopefully coming out very, very soon.
We're releasing this. The date is, I think it's
It's September 12th.
September 11th.
Wait, no,
November,
it's not September.
November 11th,
November.
2002,
Do
right?
you remember?
No, 2001.
Oh,
is
you
the
get
app.
copyrighted if I say that. Whoops.
Okay, no, today is November 12th, 2022. So, thank you for tuning in for Cringecast episode 2.
If we get killed by the government for
The
conspiracy
demon cat.
conspiracy theories about the demon cat, just know
Yeah.
Just
Look
know
for
why.
our bodies and
maybe the demon cat ate them.
tell my wife I love her.
You have a wife?
but he doesn't have a wife. That's the problem.
Not married.
Something you gotta tell us?
We're all single.
Also, yeah, anybody out there
Yeah,
single?
hey.
I mean,
We got 3 singles right
I
here.
can't even do a relationship.
Three
People reject me too often.
Oh,
yeah,
I got depressing.
that happens.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button,
It's still
and
going.
share with your friends.
Peace.